been doing implants in my office for about 8 or 9 years, and I felt like it was a great time to kind of refresh and make sure that I'm doing things at the current level. But also, I love it. I have a deep passion for it.
I feel California Implant Institute is a special place for dentists looking for advanced training in oral implantology because it really offers different levels of training for doctors who wanted to gain different levels of expertise.
I'm Dr. Louis Al-Faraj, the founder and director of the California Implant Institute. We offer a variety of postgraduate programs in oral implantology that match every interest, every background, and every applicant. We have a fellowship program, a Master of Oral Implantology program, and live surgical externships. Our programs are provided in San Diego, California, and Rosarito, Mexico.
I had a colleague who had been to the hands-on live course in Mexico. He really was impressed with all of the experience they got here and the just professionalism of the course.
Biggest benefits of this program have been having all of these incredibly smart minds in one room. You know, they've got prosthodontists and Dr. Faraj and so many other doctors that have years of experience.
I see the doctors develop how they start off, even at the beginner level, at the beginning of a week when we run these courses, by the third day, there's exponential growth. Very similar to what you see in an advanced residency program, in a specialty program. The focus is to do as many procedures as possible and to a high standard and get your experience up so that you can do these procedures back in your own offices.
Dr. Faraj is awesome. His way of presenting the information, you can just soak it all up so quickly.
But as far as giving you some tools and some techniques in order to treat these cases and giving you that knowledge from a place of passion, that's their best trait and their best gift they're going to give you while you're here.
Not only do we give doctors the opportunity to put what they've learned into practice with expert supervision, but it's a beautiful place.
They've got some apartment and condo units that sit right on the water, so it's a very tropical kind of feel.
They have a catering service come here and feed us lunch and dinner, and all those meals are wonderful.
The clinic itself is really nice. It's in a gated community. They've got beautiful operatories, all the equipment you'd need.
We have access to all of the things that you could imagine in any fine oral implantology practice, from piezo surgery to CT scanning to everything in between.
The most fun part is students get to learn, but for patients it's a big deal because these patients, they really have dentition that cannot be saved and they cannot afford to go to a private practitioner in their state, and they choose California Implant Institute because it really has a good reputation for delivering very good care.
So when the doctors go back to their own offices, they're on their own. But I think this course gives them the power to be able to have the confidence to be able to apply the skills that they've acquired here, because they've gone through these procedures repeatedly. You might do 2 or 3 full arch cases by yourself and assist in many, many more. So by the end of it, it's almost like you've done 8 or 10 full mouth reconstructions.
The biggest benefit has been implementing implants and implant placement into my practice. I was referring out a lot of production, a lot of work, and it's a lot more beneficial for my patients for me to be in charge of what everything will look like from beginning to end.
You will find that you are so much better equipped and so much more confident and comfortable with these procedures. Not only will you have a better time treating patients, but your patients, they're getting a better level of care because you took the time to come here.
So if I were talking to a friend about why they should choose the California Implant Institute, I would tell them that this is a unique opportunity among all the course offerings that are available today to match a broad, didactic, academic foundation to their oral implantology training and a pathway to accreditation to become a bona fide oral implantologist.
I never predicted that I would be so comfortable placing an implant and be so prepared to handle any complications that might occur with placing an implant so quickly.
I feel like this was an absolute must for anyone doing these procedures because you learn so much so quickly. And even if you already know a lot of this, the way that it's put together and the way that you start to connect the dots on the bigger picture, you need this in order to do these procedures effectively. So it's better than anything I could have ever hoped for.